Hey everybody, Chris Steele here at Steel Frags, and tonight we are reviewing Jacques Bogart's One Man Show. Now, this is a little out of my wheelhouse. Usually, I don't do too many old school fougères, but I feel like this is noteworthy. It's very good fragrance, and for the price you pay for it, you really can't beat it. Especially if you're into old school masculine fragrances like this. So we're going to get into the notes real quick, which is a doozy because if you know anything about old school perfumery, they put everything in there. Like they just find every single molecule, every single kind of fern, plant, molecule, floral. It's like it gets all mashed up in there. At least that's what it looks like on paper. And you're left with these very, very strong, dense, masculine fragrances. So just for giggles, we'll look at the notes real quick. Grab notes. So first of all, it came out in 1980, so that should tell you something. This fragrance is older than me. All right. Jacques One Man Show. It's a Chypre for men. Top notes are basil, bergamot, artemisia, caraway, galbanum, and Brazilian rosewood. In the middle, you have pine needles, carnation, nutmeg, patchouli, spices, vetiver, geranium, labdanum, rose, and jasmine. In the base, you have oak moss, leather, cedar, sandalwood, styrax, castoreum, amber, tonka bean, vanilla, and coconut. Okay, so realistically, you're not going to smell half of those. Probably not even a quarter of those. But what you will get from this fragrance is a very solid, old school, masculine powerhouse that does have some really, really nice features to it. So if you look at this bottle, another thing that's a kind of a relic of the past, I don't see a whole lot of companies doing this anymore, but there are a few out there. You have the built-in atomizer. Now, the only problem I have with this atomizer is that you have to kind of get a little ghetto and twist it around and make sure you're not spraying the inside of your cap and making a mess. But this is a very, very solid fragrance, and it will be my fragrance for the night. I just got out the shower. I actually enjoy spraying this on straight out the shower, especially when I'm chilling at home or anything like that. It does give you quite a bit of confidence when you spray this. So I'm going to revisit and let you guys know what I'm smelling. By the way, Jacques Bogart has some of the best. Not only do they perform well, they're some of the most well priced old school fougères out there. They're right up there with like Halston and a few other those old school companies that still make fragrances. So I probably sprayed too much, but you know what? I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to bed after this. It's all good. This is loud. Like really, really loud. And I know there's oak moss and leather and cedar and pine and caraway and all this other stuff, but really what you're getting is you're getting that oak moss. It's a loud oak moss. You can definitely smell the pine. It's pine, oak moss, and then it seems all the other notes, especially some of those waxy florals, like the what is that? Like some of the waxy florals, like carnation, and some of the spices, with the vetiver, gives it a soapy feeling, and that's what I love about this fragrance. I'm starting to really appreciate soapy fragrances. There's just something about them, something about that clean, soapy smell that's just really comforting and gives you a lot of confidence and just does so well, especially year round. Like a soapy fragrance, you can wear it year round. You don't have to worry about whether it's going to chase people out the room or cut through the cold. A good soapy fragrance is going to do all of the above. Not run people out the room or anything like that, but it will make you smell good. Oh my God. So it's spicy. You can definitely catch some of those spices. There's that very sharp vetiver, but it's a clean vetiver. It's not an earthy vetiver so much. This does have some smokiness to it, which is very enjoyable. It's like a green kind of smokiness. Like if you've ever burned leaves in the fall, it's not so much the immediate smell that you get when you're burning leaves. So it's not like while you're sitting there. It's like this smells kind of like what the air smells like after you've burned all the leaves. Like if you burn a whole leaf pile and then there's just that lingering leafy smoke in the air. It kind of has that effect mixed with some soapiness. The pine is very, very prominent in this one. The oak moss is loud. So now that we've went over the notes, let's get into the performance. So this is a beast mode performer. It wasn't like that when I first got it. When I first got it, it wasn't like it wasn't weak or anything. It just wasn't beast mode. When I first got it, it was good. It was like really good. Now that I've had it for a few months, it is beast mode. And what I mean by that is you're looking at an easy um, 8 to 10 hours. And if you spray this on your clothes, it's going to be in your clothes for at least a day or until you wash it. So that's what we got for performance. Sillage is good. It's not like a beastly sillage like a lot of my other fragrances. The sillage is good on this one. What you mainly get is projection and longevity. So when you spray this on, you're going to have kind of just a bubble around you. So anytime somebody gets close to you, they're going to smell Jacques BOGART one-man show. Smoky pine, soapy caraway, that smell. Very masculine. Gonna get that within that 2 to 1 foot bubble. And it's gonna be like that longevity wise for maybe 8, or not pumping that hard, like projection wise, it'd be pumping for like the first 2 to 3 hours real strong. Okay, so occasions, scenarios. I would say guys' night out. Anything you're doing with your guy friends, if you got guy friends. I don't got too many guy friends. I got associates. I don't really have a lot of guy friends. Well, I got a few. That's all you need is a few. But if you're hanging out with your boys, spray on some one man show. Hanging out with your woman alone. I can see if she's in generally if she's into old school fragrances, because there's a lot of women that get offended by old school fragrances. They think, especially younger women, because they don't really understand it. But if you're with an older woman, let's say 30 and up, and you're going on maybe not a date, but you're going to just see her, then something like that will fare you very well. Just because it's very, very, very masculine, but it does smell good. And let's not get it twisted now. There are women who really like the masculine colognes. I tend to like the sweeter colognes, and I tend to like fresher colognes, and then even dark oudi kind of colognes. I like those, but you'd be surprised how many people actually really, really enjoy just a nice old school masculine cologne. And I found that when you dress it right, you can really pull it off, and it can really make a statement. People won't forget it. People will ask you what you're wearing. So you can garner some very positive attention. Places you would not wear this, I would say keep it out the office. Unless you're the CEO or you're some kind of executive, keep it out the office, because this could easily offend somebody just because of how old it is, how strong it is, some of the notes in them. You have to really kind of be tuned in to your inner lion to pull it off. And other people have to be willing to accept that lion being in the office with them. And it freaks some people out. So keep it out the office. Seasons, Ain't no seasons for this one, player. This is a year round. Year round. I would just say if you're going out somewhere in the summertime, especially if it's real high heat, don't do it. Go one spray, back of the neck, one spray on the chest. It's all you need. Or maybe just do like a half a spray, like a semi spray, somewhere around your neck in the hot summer, and that's all you need. Or maybe not even your neck, because that's way up here. Hit yourself one time on the chest, boom, you're good. So yeah, that is Jacques Bogart one man show. This bad boy right here. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, be active in the comment section. I do respond to comments. I am not Hollywood. I will not sit there and play you to the left because I'm on this side of the screen. Everybody's opinions are important, and a lot of times I get really good feedback and information from my subscribers. I do appreciate all you guys who have subscribed to this channel, who are making this channel grow. It is very slow growth, but it's growth nonetheless. I made this channel about 8 to 9 months ago, and I really enjoy doing content, sharing my fragrances, sharing my thoughts on fragrance altogether. And yeah, I want to continue, so help me help you make the world a better smelling place. And we do that one like at a time, one comment at a time, one subscriber at a time. Anyway, until next time, as you know, peace.